I said, you're about to blow my mind, think that you should back away. She said, these niggas switching sides. I said, bitches playing games. I got a lot up on my mind, that's why I be overweight. She said, yeah, but you know I'm tryna know.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to today's video, guys. Today's video is story time number 12, part 2 on the channel. Guys, I didn't know I was going to do 2 parts to this, but the first one was kind of long, so I figured why not break it up and let's just do 2 parts with it, right? So this second part is even crazier than the first. If you guys did enjoy the first one, again, make sure to go leave a like on that, or if you haven't seen the first video yet, make sure to go over and check it out. This story will make a lot more sense after you watch that. But guys, with that being said, let's get right into today's video. Let's do it. So welcome back, guys. Yeah, this is part 2 for story time 12 on the channel about my crazy neighbors. So let's get right into it. So where we left off was it was after I left their house when I went over to just try to talk to them and figure out what's going on, right? So I left and that was that, right? And that weekend, it was actually like, I want to say a Monday, when I was at my place, and I woke up here, where I live, and I got a phone call, right? I think it was like early afternoon, I got a phone call, and now I didn't recognize the number, right? So at first I was debating if I was gonna answer it or not, because I don't like answering calls if I don't necessarily know the number, right? So I decided to answer the call. I answer, I'm trying to hear something, I hear like chatter in the background, kind of like a radio noise, right? But no one was saying anything, and the phone hung up. I don't remember if I hung up or they hung up. Then a few seconds later, I called back again. Same thing happened, it hung up. So I texted the number, I was like, who's this, right? Then the phone called, and then the person came on, and they were like, oh, you know, this is blah, 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 police department, where my parents live, and they're like, you know, we just want to talk to you about the incident that happened, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, all right, let's talk about it, right? And basically he wanted my side of the story of what happened that day, so I gave my side of it, right? Now, a few things about this call was a little interesting. The first thing that was a little interesting was that some of the claims that were being made on the call were kind of weird about how, you know, the state police, this, that, and the other. And then he started talking about his own life and his own experiences. Now listen, if you got a call and talk to me about official police business, that's fine, but I don't want to hear your life story, right? Like, I'm not interested in that. And the reason he actually called was he lives on the street, right? This police officer lives on the street. Not necessarily near my house, but on the same road, right? The way I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure the case got dropped and he saw it in the report, so he decided to bring it back up. And that's why he called me to talk about it, right? Now, before he called, 3 days prior, right? I was at the gas station, filling up before I came to my place here. And I'm at the mobile station and everything. First off, there's a state trooper parked next to me and a DP cop, all chilling. They see my car, everything. Didn't say one word to me, right? And so I found that very interesting. Like, if the state troopers were looking for me, which is what they kept claiming, was that they were looking for me, I was right there. They saw my plates. They saw my car is not hard to miss, right? And no one said anything. So I was like, okay, again, okay, like, this is weird. Like, clearly they don't give a fuck, right? Clearly I didn't even do anything wrong. So this cop's on the phone, and he's like, yeah, they were having trouble looking for you. I'm like, okay, how are you having trouble looking for me, right? It was very weird. And on the call, he also said something like, did anyone, you know, from where you work at, you know, call, and, you know, I'm working for them kind of part-time and just helping out doing this thing. You know, they said, you know, does anyone there contact you yet about this? So I was like, no. So apparently earlier, one of them came there and was speaking to the guy I work for and talking to him about, you know, where am I? What am I doing? You know, where am I living at right now? So the police officer called me, got my number, called me, and he's like, he's like, where are you right now? Where are you? I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on, right? And I told him, I'm where I'm at. I'm here for now. I'll be home in the next few days, right? I thought that was it, right? And so he proceeds to tell me about his life story. He's like, first off, the amount of times I have been called an asshole in the last month. Again, this is gonna be my next Instagram caption. If I had $1 for every time this last month I got called an asshole from people I don't even know, it's insane. It is really insane. So he like indirectly called me an asshole on the phone. He was like, listen, when I was younger, I was an asshole too. And I was like, oh, here we go, right? Here we go. Get ready for his life story. He's like, listen, when I was younger, so the highway by my house, right? It's like a 2-lane highway. You know, you got the road going this way, road going this way, right? He's like, when I was younger, I used to fly past people on the shoulder. I wouldn't even pass them on the shoulder. I would pass them in the grass driving by. Okay, and dude, I don't care. I don't do that. Like, you're the asshole for doing that to people. Like, what? Why are you calling me? Again, you're a town cop, right? Like, how did you become a town cop and you were doing shit like that, right? It's kind of weird. Again, I don't know why he was telling me this. And you know, basically he's like, when you're on this street, you'll go 25, which I've been going 25 on the street. And he said the car's just loud, right? He said something to me too. He's like, this part got me a little confused. Not even necessarily confused, just a little like, I don't know, a little freaked out, right? Not freaked out, but you know what I mean. Like, I was just shocked when he said this. So basically, he said, you know, do you think you've ever sped on this road before? And I said to him, I was like, listen, I'd be lying if I said no, but isn't that everyone? Everyone sped at some point in their life because they were late, this, that, and the other. Anyone in that street has sped, whether it was for an emergency or whatever, because they were late, this, that, and the other, right? I've seen people do it on the road. I've seen that guy do it on the road. The cop do it on the road, right? And that was very weird. So yeah, I don't want to dive too much into the call. It was very weird. But moving on to the next part was, so that happened, right? And I came home, you know, a few days after that, or a day after, and the week was going on, nothing was really happening. And then this was actually a few days ago. I'm driving, right? I pull into the street, I'm going down, I drive around, and he's walking out towards his truck. And now, ever since he's parking his truck, like right around this sharp turn, right on the fucking curb, right? Like, you have to move over to avoid his truck or you're gonna hit the side of it, right? He's got a long driveway and a big ass garage, so for whatever reason, he decides to park it there, right? So, I'm driving like down, not around the curve, but going the other way. And he's standing by his truck. And I was downshift to slow down around this curve, and he sticks his arms out. He's just like this. And I'm looking at him like, what? What do you want? What? You told me go 25. Around this turn, I was going under 25, dude. Like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, when people are miserable, they will try to get you. Like, people are just miserable, right? And they'll try to take it out on you. And anyway, they'll try to bring you down, right? It's fucking annoying. And this is what people have told me my whole life that support me. They're like, listen, there's gonna be miserable people that all they're gonna want to do is just show that they're miserable and take it out on you, right? And I'm seeing it firsthand. Jealousy's a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of those people will be there their whole life. They've grown up there and they're stuck there, and that's all they've done is be there and be miserable. And it's kind of like the neighbors that got pissed. Like, the fact that you got to bring up what car I drive, this, that, and the other, and compare it to other models, dude, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19, and the fact, 19, not 25, and the fact that I was even able to do something like that, I'm beyond blessed and thankful to be in that position to do that. And for you to make fun of that, it just shows who you are as a person. You know what I mean? And so yeah, getting back, so I drive by and he sticks his arms up and he's like, I obviously I couldn't hear what he said. I was driving. I don't know if he said anything or not. I just saw his arms were up. So I went back to my house. And then, you know, this was right before I came out here. So a few days ago, where was I? I was driving back to come here, right? So this was on this past Saturday afternoon. So I leave my parents' driveway, I'm driving down the road, and all of a sudden, this family's out in the yard again. They're doing a lot of damn gardening, let me tell you that, right? A lot of fucking gardening. So they're right by the road, and I go around purposely making sure I'm going the speed limit because these motherfuckers are there, right? So the daughter proceeds, she pulls out her phone, and I have my windows down, sunroof open, I'm vibing, right? Like, I'm fucking chilling. I love any day I can have the fucking top open, this, that, and the other, right? Vibe and listen to my music. I'm driving by. She pulls her phone out, she starts recording me as I drive by. So I look out the window, I go, 25, speed limit 25, and I keep going, right? Like, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Obviously, this is probably gonna continue. They're gonna try to do something else to me, but guys, like I said, don't let negativity bring you down. There's gonna be people in your life that are gonna hate on you, especially if you're young, for doing you and figuring stuff out. Guys, they're gonna call you assholes, this and that. Don't fucking let you bring it down. I just wanna say, to all you guys that support me, the subscribers that I do have, I just want to say I appreciate every last one of you. And again, I'm doing this because I love doing it. I love getting the message out. I love having a great time. And again, we're going to try to grow this shit as a family every single day, guys. So if you did like, or if you hated the video, fucking leave a dislike. I don't really care, guys. I live my life the way I want to live it every single day possible. I try to live life to the fullest with a smile. But guys, this is going to effectively end today's video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Guys, if you have any questions, my socials are down below. My name is Adam. This is A&M Vlogs. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. And I'm out. Peace.